job is A, B, C, D, E. Machine A and machine B. उनको 11 बजे भी लेट होने का टाइम मिलता क्या? Then machine X and Y. Okay. Machine X and Y. So 10 to 18. 6:20 and then 4, 12, 14, 16 and 8. So the question reads, there are 5 jobs, each of which must go through the machines in the order X and then Y. Processing time in hours are given below. Determine the sequence for the jobs that will minimize the total elapsed time. Also find the total elapsed time and the idle time for each machine. Okay. So same like before, no change. What we did is that day, same thing. You will have to find the sequence. So iska sequence, optimal sequence. By default, I am going to keep your class at 9:30 only. Even if the class is at 11, you are supposed to come at 9:30. Okay, so which is the lowest value over here? 2, correct? 2 is the lowest value. It belongs to which machine? A. So it will go on the right hand side or the left hand side? So it's B. Job B goes on the left hand side. So now this one is already taken into sequence, no need to check it. Then of the remaining ones, A, C, D and E, 4 is the minimum. It belongs to which machine? Machine Y, na? It belongs to machine Y and it's on the second machine, so that will go in the right hand side. So this 4 will go on the right hand side. This is job A. Then of the remaining 3, remaining 3 na, so 6 is the lowest. It belongs to the first machine and so it will go on the left hand side, so it will be job D. Okay, now its left is 18, 14, 20 and 8. Minimum is 8. It will go to which side? Right hand side. So that's job E over here. And what is left? C. Okay, so B, D, C, E, A is the sequence. Visible hai? So B, D, C, E, A is the sequence. Now form the sequence. अभी minimum elapsed time ढूंढना है हमको. So what you should remember is how much columns you are going to require. Random नहीं करना है. You should remember how many lines you will have to draw. कितने draw करने पड़ेंगे? First तो table का जो line आएगा, उसके बाद machine लिखोगे, तो you will have to divide it as time in and time out. So that's 2. That will divide the machine, right? So that's the third one. Then again time in time out for the second machine, so that's the fourth line. And then the table finishes, and if you find the column for the idle time, so 5 and 1, 6 horizontal lines लगेंगे. So horizontal नहीं vertical. Yeah.
Sir, the idle time के लिए compulsory है?
हाँ, आप ढूंढोगे कैसा idle time?
अरे नहीं, हम अपने आप calculate कर
नहीं, वो झंझट मत करो. वो झंझट मत करो. अपने आप फिर तुम्हारा 0 हो जाएगा. अपने आप नेगेटिव हो जाता फिर. So now, no, I can't do this. Yeah.
ये जॉब्स ये और उसके बाद
तुम्हारा क्या प्रॉब्लम है? इधर बैठो, नीचे बैठो थोड़ा, 10 मिनट इधर बैठो। हाँ, सिट डाउन, सिट डाउन। बैठने दो उसको थोड़ा देर। हमेशा लेट आ रहा हूँ। एक तो एब्सेंट रहते हैं तो लेट। ट्रैफिक का बोलो मत, 11 बजे क्लास था तो क्यों, किसने बोला 10:50 निकलने? 9 बजे निकलने का था ना। Okay, the sequence is B, D, C, E, A. That's the sequence. Now we will write this like we did last time. Okay? We are going to write this like we did last time, not using the logic 0 and then 2 and then 2 and ये कौन है? Wait. Wait. नहीं सिर्फ नहीं, मैं एक्सक्यूज नहीं पूछ रहा हूँ, बैठो नहीं।
अरे तो आवाज तो आता है।
दरवाजा बंद किया। So 15 minutes sit over here. और जो कुछ अभी गर्दन का वो सब मुझे नहीं पता। 15 minutes sit here. It's called the place of honor. Now, कौन सा गाना ना, हमने अभी ने गाना नहीं, बैठने दो, 15 मिनट बैठने दो। Now how do we solve this? First job is machine B. Where is the job called? Okay. Job B will start at what time? Be quiet. Everyone be quiet. Don't discuss. Absolute silence. I said be quiet. Ronit. शांत बैठो।
मैंने बात ही भी नहीं किया, मैं
बात ही नहीं किया।
मैं शांत बैठा हूँ।
Gaslighting.
Be quiet. So now, B is for how much time?
2 minutes.
2 minutes. So it will finish at
2.
2. D will come in over here
2.
at 2. Right? And job D is for how much
6
time?
minutes.
6 minutes. So 2 plus 6, 8. Then this job C will start at 8. Job C is for how much time? 18 minutes. 18 plus 8 is 26. Then job E will start at 26. And this E will be for how much time? 20. So that is 46. Then A will start at 46 and it is for how much time? 10. So this finishes at 56. Okay? But make sure you are adding only the first columns. Don't take values from the second row. Machine X and machine Y. Machine X के ही values लेने on this side. On this side it will be all machine Y values. So this will be at 2. Job B in machine Y is for how much time?
12 minutes.
12 minutes. So 2 plus 12 and that is going to be
14.
14. Okay? Then
14.
what you do next one? Either what should happen over here? You have to check between 8 and 14. Whichever one is higher, that value comes here. Okay? So 14 will come in over here. So 8 and 14 में 14 higher है. 14 and it is job D. Job D is for how much time? Job D is for how much time? 16. So 14 plus 16, that is 30. Between 26 and 30, who is higher? 30. So 30 comes in over here. Then job C. Job C is for how much minutes? 14. So that is 44. And then 44 and 46. 46 is higher. And then E. Job E is for
20.
8 minutes. Okay, that's exactly the mistake. Don't do. Okay, 46 plus 8, which is 54. And this 56 and 54, 56 is the higher. So 56 comes over here. And then job A is for how much time? 4. So that is 60. Okay. So now idle time for machine A is, first is total minimum elapsed time. Total minimum elapsed time. How much it comes? 60. जो कुछ units दिया है, hours, minutes, जो कुछ hours दिया है, so it's 60 hours. ठीक है? Then idle time for machine A. Idle time for machine A or X in this case, machine X, and that is going to be 60 minus 56, which is equal to 4. Now idle time for machine Y we want to find. So that's going to be, first is 2 hours, right? Initial value हमेशा ही आएगा 2 hours. Then this 14 and 14 are there, so nothing to do. 30 and 30, 40 and 46. तो ये 0 आता है, ये 0 आता है. 44 and 46 में gap है, so it's a gap of 2 hours. 54 and 56 में भी gap है 2 hours. So idle time for machine Y is 2 plus 2 plus 2, which is equal to 6. Okay, you can do this calculation like this also. For machine Y, you can do it like this: 60 minus 56. Okay, 60 minus 56 plus initial value 2. So that gives you the answer again. But this is much better. Jhanjat nahi hai. ठीक है? One column and this. This comes for 4 marks. This question is for 4 marks. You would be making mistake not doing these things. Assignment problems, everything that we saw, sometimes it's 4 marks. One question is a one question is a तुमको ऐसे ही बेटा दूंगा मैं. So one question assignment problems definitely comes for 4 marks. One question of sequencing theory comes for 4 marks. So 8 marks तो हो ही जाते हैं, and then additional 2 marks here and there. Sometimes it may be 4 to 2. That can also happen. Okay, but ये 8 to 10 marks 100% रहते हैं. So don't miss out on these chapters. So if you understand simple things, matrices, logic, regression, then commission, brokerage, discount, that one, assignment problems, sequencing theory and index numbers, that itself are sufficient to take you into FYBCom. But it's good if you do derivatives and integration, that is sufficient to take you till 90, 95, 100 and so on. Okay? Now, next problem is the 6th problem. Now pay attention to this one. So 6th problem, in this case you are given 3 machines. Okay, job is given, it's 1, 2, 3, no, it's not labeled like this, it's Roman numerals. Job 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6 and 7. You're given machine A, machine B and machine C. So the values are 643, 643, then it is 7, 3, 8, then it is 3, no, it's 5, 2, 7, 5, 2, 7, 11, 5, 4, 6, 1, 9, and then 7, 5, 8, 12, 3, 7, na? 12, 3, 7. Okay, now read the question. Find the optimal sequence that minimizes the total time required to complete the following jobs in the order A, B, C. So you should always check whether they are saying order A, B, C or not, because that matters. Whether they say A, C, B, B, A, C, that is very important. So first is A, B, C. So right now there is no issue. It's in the order we want. So it should be in the order A, B, C. The processing times are given as follows. The question is processing time is given as, okay, for both of them. Okay. So you have to find, right now the question is only optimal sequence domain. Right now the question itself is only optimal sequence. They have not asked you the elapsed time and all, but we will be finding the minimum elapsed time and everything. Okay. So they have not asked you the minimum elapsed time. In this case the question is just find the sequence. Now when there are 3 machines, there are certain conditions that need to be satisfied, and underline this in your book also, because you will forget it many times. So I'll have to check. रोज आके लोग वही पूछते मुझे, इसीलिए मुझे बताना पड़ता है. So sequencing, where is it? Come to page 123. Come to page 23. 123, not 23, 123. Okay, so when you get this, what you have to do is you have to convert this problem to a 2-machine problem. This problem has to be converted to a 2-machine problem. Now you convert it to 2-machine problem only to find the sequence. सिर्फ सीक्वेंस ढूंढने के लिए कन्वर्ट इट टू टू मशीन प्रॉब्लम. ओके, नाउ द रूल्स फॉर कन्वर्टिंग इट टू टू मशीन प्रॉब्लम इज लाइक दिस. वी इमेजिन टू फिक्शियस मशीन्स. हम लोग ऐसे इमेजिन करते हैं कि दो मशीन्स है, एक से मशीन G एंड मशीन H. टू सच मशीन्स आर देयर. ऐसे कोई तो फिक्शियस मशीन्स है. So we'll be converting it to two machine problem, and the rules for finding this G and H का हम लोग यूज कर सकते हैं या नहीं, ये प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व कर सकते हैं या नहीं, whether we can solve this problem further or not. For that there are certain rules. So just underline these rules. You should have on page 123 the first line over there. First point, the minimum processing time for machine A is greater than or equal to maximum processing time for machine B. So इसका जो minimum time है, processing time for machine A, it should be greater than or equal to maximum processing time for machine B. Okay. So for example, in this case, what is the minimum processing time for machine A? 5. Okay. 2 भी है क्या? नहीं है, 2 नहीं है. 5 is the minimum processing time for machine A. Then what is the maximum processing time for machine B? 5. Okay. And we will also find the minimum processing time for machine C. Machine C का minimum processing time is 3. So remember this: min, max, min. Okay, इतना order याद रखो. Min, max, min. And the condition should be the minimum should be greater than or equal to maximum. ठीक है? Both the cases. Okay, either one of them. So it should be minimum of A should be greater than or equal to max of B, or you should have minimum of C to be greater than or equal to max of B. बस है, तुम ये बस वो थोड़ी देर में उठेंगे वो लोग, तुम बैठो इधर. नहीं नहीं अभी नहीं. पुढच्या वर्षी येतं ना तर मैं भी पुढच्या वर्षी लवकर यायचंच करना पड़ेगा. Okay, so minimum of A should be greater than or equal to maximum of B. ये दोनों है ना. Okay. So whenever you have 3 machines, remember what I'm saying. Whenever 3 machines are given and the order is as A, B and C. If the order was given BCA, then change it, write it BCA and then convert it to a 2x2 machine. But to convert it to a 2x2 machine, the important part is you should have these conditions met. Either this or this. Okay, so it's like your truth table. This is true, this is false, no problem. The statement is true, you can go with it. This is false, this is true, the statement is true. So it is okay. Both are true, no problem. Though both are false, you cannot solve the problem further. Okay, this problem then further cannot be solved. Generally ऐसा केस उनको आएगा नहीं. उधर marks भी देख लो हो, correct? You can see the marks. It will be for 4 marks, so they won't ask you. If this question comes for 1 mark, then that could be the possibility. ये 1 मार्क के लिए आएगी, इसके लिए सीक्वेंस क्या रहेगा? What will be the sequence for this? And they'll ask you options, maybe 3 options there रहेगा and none of these. So in that case, the none of these will happen if these conditions are not met. So what is the thing you learn? Min, max, min. Okay, first row minimum, second one maximum, third one minimum. Okay, so the minimum of the first machine should be greater than or equal to the middle machine. Okay, maximum of the middle machine, and minimum of this one should be greater than or equal to maximum of the second machine. In this case, if you see minimum of A is greater than or equal to maximum of B, and minimum of C is not. This 3 is not greater than or equal to 5. So this condition is not met. The second condition नहीं हो रहा है. No problem for us. This condition is satisfied. Okay. Minimum of A is greater than or equal to maximum of B is getting satisfied. So we will write that much part. Okay. So this is the condition. What you write is minimum of A. Minimum value of A is 5. Maximum value of B is 5. Therefore, minimum of A is greater than or equal to maximum of B. Done? Okay? Minimum of A is greater than or equal to maximum of B. We just need to know what statement we have to write. Okay, so therefore this condition is satisfied. So therefore this condition is satisfied. Condition is satisfied. Therefore we can convert above problem to a two machine problem. We can convert this problem to a two machine problem. So two machine problem इसको convert कर सकते हैं. So what we do is to convert it to a two machine problem. This problem is this girls. ये कौन सा problem था? Sixth one. Exercise 7.2. Sixth problem. Okay. So to convert it to a two machine problem, what should we do? We will consider two fictitious machines. We consider two fictitious machines. G and H. Okay, we consider two fictitious machines G and H. अभी ये G and H machines रहते कैसे हैं? Fictitious है, they don't exist, they are not there as such. Okay, so ये जो machines रहेंगे, ये कैसे रहेंगे? इनके time क्या रहेंगे? Okay, what will be their time? So it's the addition of these two. G will be 6 plus 4, 10, 7 plus 3, 10, 5 plus 2, 7, 16, 7, 12 and 15. And machine H will be the addition of these two. 7, 11, 9, 9, 10 and 13 and whatever. Okay. So you get these two machines. So ये जो machines हम लोग बनाएंगे, they will be the addition of the values of A and B and B and C. So write one statement. So we consider two machines. हम लोग ने किधर तक लिखा? G and H. So we're just writing in the textbook form. That's all. Okay. Okay. Two machines G and H such that हो गया. हाँ?
consider two machines.
क्या लिखा?
Fictitious.
अच्छा, okay. गलती से हो. Two fictitious machines G and H such that time for G is equal to A plus B and H is equal to B plus C. So make these two machines now. Okay, so you have job and there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 na? किधर तक है? 7, 4, 5, 6, 7. G and H. So you have to give me the values. G का कितने आएंगे values? What are the values for G? या A plus B कितना आता है? 10, 7 6 10 10 7 16, then 7 12 15. Okay, and machine H क्या आएगा? 7 11 7 11 9 9 10 13 10. Okay, so ये दो fictitious machines बना लिए and we have got this part. Now from here we will be finding the sequence. So इसका sequence, remember these two machines are used only to find the sequence, nothing else. So these 3-4 people leaving these two, 1 2 3, go and sit. Go and sit. अच्छा लग रहा? हाँ, तुमको बैठना है तो बैठो, but you're free to. That is no problem. We have no issue. हाँ? बैठना है तो बैठो बेंच पे, इधर बैठना है तो इधर बैठो. We have no issue. Okay? So इसका सीक्वेंस चाहिए मुझे. So 1 2, तुम थोड़ा देर रुको. हाँ, फैन नहीं कर सकते चालू. That fan cannot be. Mobile. Okay. Fan we can't on because वो connected हो गया. AC में अभी जितना ठंडा है, it's okay, it's not that hot.
It is very hot.
It is not that hot. So
It's very hot.
हाँ वो लोग बाहर से. Okay, इसका sequence. Find the sequence for these two machines. Which one is the lowest? Fifth one. नहीं, value बोलो. 7. So this one is lowest. This one is also lowest. And this one is also lowest. Out of that machine, जो ये है, H के साथ जो 7 है, that is for the second machine. So it will naturally go on the right hand side. So that job is job 1. That will go on the right hand side. So इधर एक आ जाएगा. Right? Now these two are there. 7 and 7. Job 3 and job 5. That means there is multiple solutions. So because it's a multiple solution, we'll have to make one more sequence. So now which one? So first one, third, and then we will take fifth. This will go on which side? Left hand side. So you will have 3 and 5. Or you will have 5 and 3.
But 9 छोटा है ना, तो technically 3 को ही आना चाहिए पहले.
क्या? नहीं, वो बाद में. उत्तर रूल्स में हम लोग अभी नहीं जा रहे. That much detail में नहीं जा रहे हैं. ठीक है?
एक ही solution आता फिर वैसे तो.
लोग टेक्स्ट बुक नहीं यूज कर रहे हैं. So why should we use? Okay. Now the next is which one is the lowest? उसके बाद 9, and that is for machine H, second machine, and it will go. Where will it go? Right hand side. So when it goes on the right hand side, it's going to be job 4. Okay, so this one is also gone. Job 4. Now among 10, 11, 12, 13, 15 and 10, which one is the lowest? 10. So there is a 10 over here and one 10 over here.
But that
So दोनों अलग अलग मशीन के. So no problem. So this जो 2 का है, that will go towards the left hand side. So ये 2 इधर ही आएगा. This one will also be 2.
and 7 on
and this seventh job will go on the
Right.
right hand side. So this is seventh, this is also seventh, and so now who is left? Sixth. So this is job sixth and job sixth. तो ये sequence है. So this or this. Sometimes you might land up with 3 to 4 solutions of this type. Okay, तो सब लिख देना है. Now we want to find the minimum total elapsed time. In this case, the question doesn't say that you have to find the minimum total elapsed time, but we will find of this one or the previous one. Any one sequence we can pick up. So we'll pick up the sequence for 1. Okay, पहले का sequence ले लेंगे. So the sequence will be 3, 5, 2, 6, 7, 4 and 1. So this is job. Don't rush 1 minute.
अब तीनों मशीन के लिए करना है ना.
Yeah. So so now you'll have to find for machine A. Machine B. Machine C. Right now we are using the projector. The primary reason right now is
That you don't have to write it.
no for Ananya. Right now that's the primary reason. So machine A, इसके लिए time in, time out. Time in, time out. So you can recognize this actually takes a lot of time. Even in the paper 2 always takes time.
ये भी 4 मार्क हो जाएगा.
हाँ, 4 मार्क तो है.
तो एडमिट कर सकते
ठीक है.
हैं. I will type.
So the easiest part over here is writing 0. सर को बोलने का तुम क्यों मार्क्स दे रहे हो? मैं लिख दूं. करेक्ट. तुम क्यों बोल रहे हो 0? हाँ, सीक्वेंस अभी यही है, बट नाउ यू हैव टू गो फॉर मशीन ए. मशीन ए, विच जॉब?
07.
नहीं, जॉब कौन सा है? थर्ड जॉब ना. सो थर्ड जॉब इज फॉर हाउ मच टाइम? 5. So 0 plus 5, which is 5. Then 5 will come over here. Now this is which job? Job 5. Job 5 is for how much time? 6. 5 plus 6, 11. सबको समझ रहा है? Okay. Job, this will come in over here at 11. Which is this job now? Job 2. job 2 is for how much time? 7. So it will be 18. Then this will come in at 18. And job 6 it is. Job 6 is for how much time? 7. So 18 plus 7, 25. 25 comes over here. Job 7. Job 7 is 12 minutes. 37, 37. Job 4. And job 4 is 11. So that is 48. Then this comes in at 48. And job 1 is for 6. So that becomes 54. Okay? Then machine B में first this will enter in at 5. Which is the job? Job 3. Job 3 is
2.
job 3 is for how much time? 2. Okay? समझते हैं? 7. So this is 7. No, not 7. Sorry.
11.
11. Okay? Between 7 and 11, these two values, 7 and 11, whoever is the highest, that has to be taken. So this will be 11. And it's now which job? Fifth job. Fifth job, second machine is for how much time? 1. So 11 plus 1, 12. So between 12 and 18, 18 is highest, 18 comes in over here. And this is job 2. Job 2 is for how much time? 3. So 18 plus 3, 21. 21 and 25, who is the higher? 25. So 25 को लिख दो. Then job 6th. Job 6th is for 5 minutes. So that is 30. 37 and 30, 37. And this is job 7. So job 7 is for 3 minutes. So that is 40. 48 and 40, 48. Job 4th, 48 and job 4th is 5. 48 plus 5, 53. 53 and 54, 54 comes in. And job 1 is 4 minutes, 4 hours, whatever, 58. This will be at 7. The next one, that is at 7. Everyone understanding this?
Yes.
समझ रहे? अभी वो एडिशन तुम्हारा गलत हो गया तो वी आर नॉट रिस्पॉन्सिबल. 5 plus 7, 11 ऐसे कुछ तो लिख दिया, वी कांट हेल्प. ठीक है? So 7. So you should check it. When you finish the paper, you should be in a position to check these things. इसीलिए paper has to be completed in 2 hours, 30 minutes, something like that, or 15 minutes. Okay? Your paper 1 should normally finish in 45 minutes. जो भी paper 1 रहेगा, 45 minutes, 1.5 hour for this second paper. So you have 45 minutes to check. So now job 3, and it's of machine C. So that's how much time? 7, no? Yeah. So 7 plus 7, 14. 12 and 14. Between 12 and 14, the higher value is 14. Then job 5. Job 5 is 9 minutes. 14 plus 9, 23. 21 and 23, 23 is higher. So this is 23. Job 2. So job 2 is for, how much is that value? 8. 23 plus 8, which is 31. 30 and 31 mein highest is 31. So 31 comes in over here. Job 6. Job 6 is 8 again, so it's 39. And 39 and 40, 40 is higher, 40 comes in here. Seventh job. Seventh job is 7. So this is 47. Naturally the next one is 53. 53 and the fourth job is for 4. So that's 57. And this will be at 58. And job 1 is for 3. So that is 61. So idle time for machine C we can write. We can write for B and C also, but अभी सिर्फ C लिख लेंगे. So so idle time for machine C. 7 7 या नहीं लिख सकते हैं, बट अभी हम लोग सी लिखेंगे. अगर आइडल टाइम फॉर मशीन बी ढूंढना है तो वन ऑफ द ऑप्शन इज इसके पहले कॉलम बना दो. यू मेक दिस मशीन ए, मशीन बी, मेक आइडल टाइम फॉर मशीन बी, then make machine C and then idle time for machine C. Okay, that is an option you can have. अभी बनाया नहीं है, so we will go with this one, idle time for machine C. So first 7 hours so straightforward, no issue because ये चालू हुआ at 7 hours. So 7 is directly there. Then this will be 14 14 0, 23 23 0, 31 31 0, 39 40. So that will be 1. Okay, 47 53. So 1 किधर आता है? Here ना? Yeah. Then 47 53 6, 57 58 1. बाकी के वैल्यूज थे 0. So ये टोटल कितना देता है? 7 plus 1 8 plus 6 14 plus 1 15. That's idle time for machine C. So let's find for total minimum elapsed time. Total minimum elapsed time
16
is 61. ये क्या था? Hours, hours, cars, जो कुछ रहेगा वो. हाँ ठीक है. So 60 hours. Then idle time for machine A. Idle time for machine A. How much is it? 54 को खत्म हो रहा है, 61 तक जॉब चल रहा है. So that's going to be 61 minus 54, which is 7. Idle time for machine B. Idle time for machine B. Machine B. So 61 is the total time. We can do it in two ways. हम लोग दोनों देख लेंगे. Okay. So हम लोग ऐसे भी देख सकते हैं. इधर 5 हो रहा है. 5, right? 5. Then 7 and 11 के बीच में गैप आ गया. So that is plus 4. Right? Then 12 and 18 के बीच में गैप है, so plus 6. Then 21 and 25 में गैप है, so plus 4.
7
Then plus 7. And then 40 and 48, so plus 8. Then 53 and 54, so plus 1. Okay, I know, but where plus 3? Huh? Yeah. No, I did. Yeah, that is also there. 53 and 58 we took, na? 53 and 54 we took 1. Then this finishes at 58, but the job is getting over at 61. So plus 3. Okay. So ये plus 3 भी आएगा.
38
So that is 38. I can't help it. It doesn't fit in one page. So ठीक है. this calculation that we did, ये जो calculation हम लोग ने किया, you can do it like this also. This calculation can be done like this also. 61 minus sum of values of b, sum of the time of b, sum of time of b. So if you see that, that value will be 61 minus how much time it would have taken to cover b in one go.
58 minus
4, no, see the values ना, machine b का values देखो क्या है, 4, 3, 2, 5, 1, 5 and 3. If you add them, what do you get? How much do you get? 23. Okay, so 61 minus 23 is how much?
38
38.
ये machine ये जो इधर टाइम है ना तो सबको ऐड कर
Okay.
and then subtract out.
61 minus 23. If you add all the values of machine B, not from here, from the original table, not from here, इधर मत add करो machine B का, ये this will go beyond 200 something, and then you will write 61 minus 200, so idle time is minus 152. ऐसे कुछ तो आएगा answer. It's not from here, from the original problem that has been given. 61 minus the sum of all the values of B. So that comes to 23. So 61 minus 23, which is 38. Okay, you both, you want to go and sit? Yeah. तुमको जाना है? They are happy. I have no problem if you sit over here permanently also. Huh? बैठने के लिए, ठीक है, रोहन सर को बोल देते हैं,
क्या
जैसे नीचे कुछ बैठने के लिए दे दो, हम रोज बैठेंगे. So idle time for machine C is how much? 15 hours, correct? For machine C is 15 hours. This one also, if you see 3 plus 8, that is just add the values of machine C. How much?
46.
Okay. आ गया 46. Okay. So 61 minus 46, 50. So you get that back. But when you should make the column for machine C under all conditions. Machine C का column बनाओ, and it's easy to check also whether your answer is correct or not. तो इधर समझ में आता है ना गड़बड़ हो रहा है क्या. एक डायरेक्ट है ना 54 and 61. 61 minus if you see you're seeing the sum only over there. A का ये जो sum आता है is 54 only. Add A and C. How much ये comes? 61 minus the sum of the values of B. 61 minus sum of the values of B. B के values क्या है? B के इसके पहले वाला 4 plus this it will come 23. So 61 minus 23. Okay. So see this 54. 54 is an addition of the values of A. It's actually 54. ठीक है? समझ में आई है? How to solve? Wait one. So do the second one. Do the second one. Start doing the second one. Same exercise. Exercise 7.2, sixth का second one. Exercise 7.2, sixth का second. I'm not solving it. You all solve. हाँ.
ये सैटरडे संडे लोड करेंगे।
So exercise 7.2, sixth second one. Start solving. Okay. So we are starting with a new chapter called index numbers. Now index numbers तुमने सुना है किधर पहले? Economics में किया है ना? So okay, नहीं किया, just सुना है. You have seen Sensex, stock market, right? So what do they tell you? The Sensex, that is basically the index of stock market. So this आज गिर गया, कल बढ़ गया, NSE has gone down, whatever it is, okay? So what are they talking about? Like 10% से बढ़ गया, 25% से गिर गया, 150% से बढ़ गया. So on you come to know every day whether the share prices have increased or not. That's basically your share index, right? ये तुम्हारा share index होता है. So what happens in share index? General. We are not going to go into detail. Just general. What happens in share index? Like for example, the price, the share index. जो suppose that value was 250 today. Okay. Suppose it's 250 today, it increases to 300 tomorrow. तो ये 300 को बढ़ गया. So what does it tell you? That the percentage increase is how much? How much is the percentage increase in this case? Percentage increase है
20%.
20%. 300 minus 250 divided by 250 into 100, that's 50 upon 250, that's 1 upon 5 into 100, that is 20%. Okay, so it has increased by 20%. So इससे पता क्या चलता है? What you get an idea of this is overall market कैसे बढ़ रहा है. That does not mean individual companies are changing by 20%. There could be certain companies, let's say Birla का shares गिर गया रहेगा. It might have gone from 300 to 150 also. Okay, but there could be some other company, say ABC Limited, जिसका value from 50 it must have jumped to 500. Okay, so all these things that happen in shares, तो सारे companies का एक साथ लेके they tell you overall the index numbers क्या हुआ है. All companies they have their values. I mean each company का value रहता है. 10 rupees का 15 हो गया. किसी कंपनी का 100 का 65 हुआ, whatever it is. When all things are collected together, they present you an index number. That yesterday's index number was 250. Okay, yesterday's index number was 250. Today it has become 300. So what they are saying is overall effect. It's not necessarily every individual company has increased by 20%. ऐसा नहीं कि जिसने पैसा डाला उसको प्रॉफिट हुआ. There will be people who have had tremendous loss because they invested in a company whose prices actually fell down. Okay? So if you invest in a company which has fallen down, even if the share index goes from 250 to 1000 also, it will be of no use to you. बाकी जिनको फायदा हो गया वो लोग नाचेंगे, अरे शेयर प्राइस बढ़ गया मस्त है ना, आज 2 लाख कमाया, 10 लाख कमाया, 1 करोड़ कमाया, whatever it is. So they will say like that. But because you invested in a company which was not, come here, sit down. दोनों में नीचे बैठ. Okay. So in this case, what you realize is that ये जो 250 बोल रहे हैं इंडेक्स नंबर, जो शेयर इंडेक्स का है, so it's representing all the companies put together. ठीक है, it's not about one company, it's about all the companies put together. That's one index number. Similarly, we have something called as price index numbers. We have quantity index numbers. So that is deciding the price, how much it is changing. Overall, you will have suppose 4-5 goods. So you can have something like rice, right? For example, like rice, खाने की चीज में rice, wheat, salt, sugar, for an example. So this rice, suppose it was costing last year 25 rupees. This year it's costing suppose 40. Wheat was costing 40, now it's costing 60. Salt was costing 10, now it's come to 15. And sugar, it has been say 200, it has changed to 250, something like that. Just random values हैं. ठीक, तो अभी don't start telling me किसका वैल्यू क्या है. तुमने कल शेयर राशन के शॉप में गए थे तो तुमको मालूम है. So that's not what the point is, but this is increase. So we want to know overall inflation कितना हुआ है. Okay, it has got inflated because 25 का 40 का 60 तो inflation तो बढ़ गया है. But that index we want to do, the price index for these 4 items. So how to find these price index and so on is what we are going to check in this chapter. तो इसमें सबसे पहले जो original price रहता है, like in this case this one, it's denoted by P0. Okay, the original price is denoted by P0 and the price in the current year is denoted by P1. So the price in the original year, जो भी रहेगा original year, they will tell you 2010 and 2015. So this will be P0, this is P1. So if it's prices, it will be denoted as P0 and P1. If it's quantities, they will be denoted as Q0 and Q1. So that not over here means the base year. We call it as the base year. P0 is the base year. Q0 is the quantities in the base year. P1 is the prices in the current year or the year that you are considering. And Q1 is the quantities in the current year. So these are the notations. So now there are certain types of index numbers, different ways of finding index numbers. There is not a single, you don't have a single method of finding index numbers. There are different ways you can find the index number. So one of the first of them is the price index number, or we will consider, I don't want to miss out anything. So the first one is, the first method is with price index numbers. You have price index numbers. Then you have quantity index numbers. And the third is value index number. Okay. So price index number, quantity index number and value index number. Now this price index numbers, they'll be generally denoted as P01. Okay, that means the price here with the base 0 and the current year to be the first year. So if it was like 2000 and 2005, so it might be written 2000, comma 2005. In some books, you won't have that situation. 2000, 2005 ऐसे नहीं आता है, P01 ही आता है. Okay, so as far as we are concerned, it will be P01. In certain books, higher statistics or higher economics, they might keep writing P2000, 2005 or just 00, comma 05. Okay, like that. Right now I'm not writing the comma over here because we won't be using 0, comma 1. It's understood it's P01. So it's the price index number in the current year compared with the base year. The prices in the current year compared with the base year. So that's price index. Quantity will be denoted as Q01 and value index number is V01. Okay. So now how do you find this price index numbers, quantity index numbers and value index number? So one of the simplest one is the price index number. So, but the methods for that are simple aggregate price index number. price index number. Okay, simple aggregate price index number. So this is P01. It's a price index number. That's why it's we are writing as P01. But the method of finding this is called as simple aggregate price index number. So that is equal to summation P1 upon summation P0 into 100. Okay, summation P1 upon summation P0 into 100. That is prices, summation of the prices in the current year with respect to the summation of the prices in the base year. That's what it was indicating. 1 with respect to the base, 0. Prices in the current year with respect to the base in the base year, which is 0. So it will be summation P1 upon summation P0 into 100. So how you learn this is, how do you learn this is, you will always have base year in the denominator. जो base है वो हमेशा denominator में है. So just remember this. Summation P1 upon summation P0. Prices in the current year. P0 is the prices in the base year. So summation P1 upon summation P0 into 100. That's the formula. Simple aggregate price index number. It's there in the name itself. इस simple को छोड़ दो. Aggregate index number. Aggregate is what? Summation. Okay? And index numbers are always found relative to something. So whenever you find something relative to something, if you remember your 7th standard mathematics, if anything when you're finding relative, it's always divided by the original value. Anytime you're finding a relative, okay, mathematics ka basic concept is there. If you're finding relative of anything, you always divide the current value with the original value. That's how you find the relative. So the relative of P1 and P0 will be without this summation. P1 upon P0. That's called as a relative. Okay? So in this case, you have aggregate. So aggregate का मतलब क्या रहता है? Summation. Aggregate marks. What are your aggregate? Not average. Aggregate marks. So it's summation. So it will be aggregate summation P1 upon summation P0 into 100. Now if you want to find it for quantity index number, इसका formula क्या आ जाएगा? For simple aggregate, we won't write it as such, but it will come as summation Q1 upon summation Q0 into 100. Okay? So this will be Q01. Simple aggregate price index number, and this will be the simple aggregate quantity index number. Then okay, the next is value. The value of any good is found out as, how do you come to know the value of something? Suppose only cost price से नहीं होगा. Selling price. Production. That is the quantity. So you require price and you require quantity. उनको multiply किया तो क्या आ जाएगा? Value ना. Correct ना? If you means suppose I tell you I've got suppose ये what do you call this one speaker. Okay, I've got 10 such speakers and each one was costing say 100 rupees. एक bag में मैंने रख दिया. And suppose वो पूरा घूम गया. Yeah, someone stole it. So when I go to file a report with police, they'll say the value of the goods stolen is how much? 1,000. Correct na? The value of the goods that has been sold is how much? 1,000. Each was costing 100. I had purchased 10. So पूरा का पूरा चोरी हो गया. 100 into 10, which is 1,000. So value of goods is always found out as price into quantity. So ये V01 क्या आएगा? V01 will be summation P1 Q1. That's the quantity value divided by summation P0 Q0 into 100. So value index number is going to be summation P1 Q1 upon summation P0 Q0 into 100. Try and understand the simple logic that it's working with. इसका otherwise if I don't write P1 Q1 इसका formula क्या आना चाहिए था? Summation V1 upon summation V0. V1 is the value in the current year. So value in the current year we will find it as P1 Q1. Value in the base year will be P0 Q0. So that's exactly what we are getting. Summation P1 Q1 upon summation P0 Q0 into 100. So that's the value index number. And these everything is simple aggregate. Summation है ना aggregate. In this case it's the simplest one. तो बोल रहे simple है, इसमें कुछ हम लोग सोच नहीं रहे. We are not doing anything else with it. So this is the formula. Simple aggregate index numbers. If it's price, summation P1 upon summation P0. If it's quantity, summation Q1 upon summation Q0. And if it's value, it's summation V1 upon summation V0. And V1 is found out as P1 Q1 and V0 as P0 Q0. That's all. 3 formulas. हो गया learn? Okay? There's nothing. You don't have to sit and learn like this. Summation P1 upon summation P0. Summation Q1 upon summation. ऐसे learn नहीं करते. वो 7th standard के बच्चे करते हो वो करने दो. You don't have to learn like that. You have to just see the logic that it is following. Okay? इसका logic क्या है? You are finding aggregate. Price index numbers. Whenever you are finding index numbers, they are actually always relative of something. So if it's going to be relative, it's P1 upon P0. Current price upon the original price. And since you are doing aggregate, it's going to be summation P1 upon summation P0 into 100. Okay? So that's how you get the index numbers, basic ones. So we can be on exercise 5.1. Okay. So exercise 5.1, the first problem, they've asked you to find the price index numbers using simple aggregate method in each of the following examples. So commodity PQRS, yeah. So P, Q, R, S and T. Okay. And prices in 1995. Price in 1995. So this will be denoted by which symbol? P0. दूसरा ईयर कौन सा दिया? 2 years दिया ना? Which are the 2 years given? 1995 and 2000. What they have asked you to calculate the price index in. What is the question? Calculate the price index number using simple aggregate, and then they have said use 1995 as the base year. So it's not necessary that 1995 and 2000 दिया है. So 1995 only has to be the base year. Sometimes they will say use 2000 as the base year. They can say that. अगर जो जिसको base year बोलेंगे उसको P0 बोलेंगे. जो current year दूसरा ढूंढने बोल रहे हैं that will be the P1. Okay? So you'll have P0 and P1. So now this is. Yeah. That's what I was saying. Not necessary. Not necessary. In this case, normally it is like that. By default, it is like that. 1995 is the base year. 2000 is the current year. Normally, it's by default like that. But if we give you 2000 to be the current year, or sorry, the base year, you have no option. Take that as the base year. So 1995 के values क्या है? 15, 20, 24. 15, 20, 24, 22 and 28. 22 and 28. So one is for Kritika and one for Shreya. सब भी देख कुछ ना कुछ किया रहता है उसके राइट हाँ समथिंग क्रिएटिव नहीं पॉजिटिव
Positive है.
Positive.
Good marks.
नहीं not for marks I've been telling it's not for marks I never give
Let's check.
need some I'm still checking then thus some 10 to 12 papers we have checked अभी लास्ट टाइम वो आनंद को दिया था हमने चॉकलेट so we had not done anything वो पेपर में लिखा था उसने she had written this paper was something creative something new you do you'll get but in a year only once okay so price is in 2000 price in 2000 and what are the prices given prices are 27 38 32 40 and 45 I'll just come up because there is FY BCom के कुछ लोगों को index number add करो I'll just see just one So now, so P0 आ गया, P1 आ गया. We have been asked to find P01. Correct? हमको पूछा क्या है? P01. P01 का फॉर्मूला क्या है? Summation P1 upon summation P0 into 100. That's the formula. Summation P1 upon summation P0 into 100. Summation P. So what we require? Summation of P1. We require summation of P0. So add these two numbers. Just add them. तुम्हारा गलत है वो मैं कुछ नहीं कर समेशन P0 कितना आ रहा है समेशन P0 109 and this one is 182 so that's fine so the answer will be 182 divided by 109 into 100 divide करना है इसको 182 divided by 109 उल्टा नहीं करना है 10 इधर फॉर्मूला देखो ना समेशन P1 है समेशन P0 है फिर भी अगर तुम 109 अपॉन 182 लिखेंगे व्हाट कैन यू कैन 4 कैसे आएगा 4 किधर से आएगा 182 upon 109 इधर ही मुझे 1 पॉइंट दिख रहा है how will it become 4 point इंडेक्स नंबर हाँ वेट so first is simple aggregate price index number
1.6
the formula for simple aggregate simple aggregate price index number is summation P1 upon summation P0 into 100 summation P1 ये values add होते हैं okay summation P0 these values are added so होता है summation P0 these values are added summation P1 you have found those out इसको add कर लो and multiply this how much it comes to 1.65 इसको we will require how many decimals because ये 100 से multiply होने वाला है this is going to get multiplied by 100. So we will require 4 decimals. 4 decimals. Because 100 से multiply हो रहा है ना. If you just take 1.65, तुम्हारा आंसर 165 आ जाएगा. So that will be wrong. We require 2 decimals after multiplying by 100. So it should be 4 decimals minimum. Okay. So you'll actually have to go to 5 decimals and then check whether it's rounding up. Okay. So you'll require 5 values. 5 decimals. 1.65. 1.65.
1.65.
What's the answer? 1.65 आगे क्या है? 1.6697. So now when you multiply this by 100, it will become 166.97. नहीं 166.97. Don't write 167. Okay. Don't round that up. और ये 97 के बाद क्या था?
2.
ठीक है. Don't use calculator. Don't.
2.477.
ठीक है, हो गया ना आंसर?
अब बैठ सकते हो ऊपर.
नहीं.
हवाई नहीं आ रही. वही तो अब फैन का बंदोबस्त करो.
तुम जल्दी आने का बंदोबस्त करो. जल्दी आने का बंदोबस्त करो. Okay. The next one. The next problem. You're given commodity. Same thing. It's commodity. And you're given price. Price in 1995 and price in 2000. So this is A, B, C, D, E. Prices are 42, 30, 54. Huh? What?
2005.
इधर तो 1995 ही है.
के बाद 2005 है.
2005 है. Okay. 54, 70 and 120. 60, 55, 74. 110, 140. So you have to find this. Use 1995 as the base year. So this is P0 and this is P1. Same thing. So find summation P0. Find summation P1. So summation P1 upon summation P0 into 100. find summation P1, find summation P0. Summation P0 कितना है? 1 पॉइंट कैसे आएगा? Summation P0. Summation P0 316. Summation P1 439. So this is going to be 439. Okay. That 1.3 So that comes to हो गया? Find quantity index number. Find the quantity index number. Solve this problem first. Find quantity index number. Either way. हाँ. Find quantity index number first. हाँ. Quantity index number formula क्या रहेगा? Summation Q1. Correct. Summation Q1 upon summation Q0 into 100. Ninety. इसका सम कितना आ रहा है? समेशन Q0 345, समेशन Q1 Summation Q1 Shambhavi 410. Shambhavi has reached the row. Solve. Shambhavi has reached the row. दिमाग में वो चली गई. Girl. तुम्हारा रोज का है आज हो.
तो भी हम लोगों ने सॉल्व किया. मतलब हम लोग ने स्मार्ट स्टूडेंट.
तुम घर में पहुंच गए ना तो सॉल्व कर लो.
3 घंटा हम बैठ के निकले क्या आप देख के बाद.
Is this easy?
Yes.
This Malan solve. Summation तो करना है. उसमें क्या सोच रहे हो?
हिंदी आता है.
हाँ?
हिंदी आता है.
हाँ?
हिंदी आता है हमारे. इधर है.
Solve. जो आंसर आ रहा बोलो.
क्लास के बाद. हाँ क्लास के बाद. मंगलदास से वो. मंगलदास कुछ इधर है. जी क्या मतलब.
Summation Q1 is हाँ? 410. So ये आंसर कितना आ रहा है? Anyone has calculated this? 118.84. ठीक है. Okay. Now the the 10th problem, exercise 5.1, 10th problem. So you're given base year, price
मराठी आता है. हम सिखा देंगे.
Hey, give that. Give it. Mobile. Okay, solve first. This is values are 30, 40, 10, 30, 40, 10, 50 and 20, and Q0 is 22, 16, 18, 22 and 28. Then next is 40, 60, 15, 60 and 25, 18, 12, 24, 16 and 36. The question is find. What's the question?
कुछ क्वेश्चन ही नहीं है मेरे को प्राइस इंडेक्स और क्वांटिटी इंडेक्स निकालना है
No. You don't have to find price and quantity index number. You're supposed to find the value index number. So value index number formula क्या है? Summation P1 Q1 summation P0 Q0. So we'll have to make those two columns P0 Q0 and P1 Q1. So first multiply P0 Q0. 30 into 22. So you'll have to do this calculation. 30 into 22, 40 into 16, 10 into 20, 15 and so on. So find this. So this one you can do it when you're multiplying 32 and 22. 22 into 3 is 66 and 1 0. So it's 660. 40 into 16. 40 into 16 is 640. 10 into 18. 180. 50 into 22. 22 into 5 is 110. And 1 0. 20 into 28. So that is 560. Correct? 28 into 2, 560. Next is P1 Q1. So you have to multiply these numbers. 40 into 18. 18 fours are
720
72 and 1 0. 12 6 are 72 and 0. 15 into 24. 15 into 24. 360. Sometimes split it up and check. Instead of actually multiplying 15 into 24, do 15 into 12 into 2. So that's 15 into 2 is 30 and then 30 into 12 is 360. That's much easier than actually doing 15, 24, unnecessary time mat galao. Okay? Then this one is 16 into 60. 16 into 6 कितना आएगा? 96 ना? So 960. And 25 into 36. So पहले 25 into 12 कर लो. 25 into 12 is how much? 25 into 36 करना है ना? So first do 25 into 12 into 3 equals. So 25 into 12 is 300. 300 into 3 is 900. Okay. Now we require the sum of these two terms. Doesn't matter ना. It's a problem I gave. जो दिया है वही तो values रहेंगे ना. नंबर्स अगर वही है तो कैसा गलत रहेगा? But I didn't ask you to copy from the textbook. Did I say? Then question. Okay, I thought it was a previous one.
नंबर चेंज कर रहे हैं
But which number?
अभी रहने दो।
अभी रहने दो
हाँ लेते जी.
अभी हमने कर दिया।
हाँ ठीक है रहने दो.
अगर हम लोग करने आएगा अपने
हाँ? Answer wrong आएगा but we know the procedure is what is important.
फिर हमारा पॉइंट पे डेसिमल में निकालना
कौन सा वैल्यू गलत हुआ था?
22 वाला।
ये
48
this is 22 and
No, that is 12. And ऊपर वाला is 38.
38.
कर रहे हो कि
No. No need.
जाने दो ना डाल
Those who have copied from here, do the other problem in the textbook. Homework के लिए कर ले. You are copying this, do this problem. ठीक है जी. P0 Q0 कितना आ रहा है? सम
3140
31 with this value
3660
33
3660
3660 ठीक है. So it's going to be summation P1 Q1 upon summation P0 Q0 into 100. That's the value index number. Okay. So this is going to be 3660 upon 3140 into 100. So 10 cancels. How much this comes? Anyone has calculated this?
1.1656 और फिर 256.56
Calculator मत use
अरे
करो.
मैंने नहीं किया हमने कॉपी किया
1.16
56 200
into 100. So that comes to 116.56. Okay. Now, wait. So now the 12th problem.
is over
We have, no. We are doing
मैंने लिख दिया 12 प्रॉब्लम पर होमवर्क
10 minutes है और
अरे सर
energy है.
नहीं यार प्लीज
No, 10 minutes. You anyways came 15 minutes late. पेपर के टाइम बोलोगे कि 10 मिनट पहले पेपर is 11 to 2. So we have time till 2.
अरे यार हम भी ना
पेपर में कैसे बोलते हैं 1 मिनट रहेगी 2 सेकंड 5 सेकंड उसका ना मार्क्स मिलता है. So it is important.
we have food and go to class now
हाँ
we're hungry
हाँ सो खाओ ना बाद 10 मिनट के बाद खाओ.
please
The 12th problem. So you're given the commodities P, Q,
can you
R.
do that as homework
No,
please why
S, T. Base year price. So I'll write just P0 and the current year price. So it's so that is 8, 12, 16. 22 and 18. P1 12, 18x 28 and 22. ये देखो तुम लोग listen जो लोग 8:30 से आए 10 बजे से आए you are tell us that in the college you are there from 12 to 5 तो तुम 5 घंटा कर रहे हो ना so you should be used to it ना 12 to 5 तो उधर भी बोला था ना 7 to 2 है
सर हम अटेंड नहीं करते कॉलेज हम जाते ही नहीं है
हाँ तो इसीलिए तो हम लोग आदत दिला रहे तुम 5 घंटा बैठने की
हमको नहीं चाहिए
चाहिए ना. You have to find the value of x. You have to find the value of x if the price index number is given to be 125. They've given you this value. You're supposed to find the price index. You're supposed to find the value of x. Find the value of x if the price index number is given as 125. So same formula summation P1 upon summation P0. Summation P1 is how much? much it comes?
76
This is 80
plus x.
plus x, and this is
76.
76. So the formula is P01 is summation P1 upon summation P0 into 100. This is given as 125. Summation P1 is 80 plus x divided by 76 into 100. Okay? So that's going to be 125 into 76 by 100, which is equal to 80 plus x. So 25 5s are 25 4s are, and this will be 4, and this will be how much? 19. 19 into 5, 95. 95 is equal to 80 plus x, and therefore x is equal to 95 minus 80, which is 15. नहीं, last problem.
अरे ऊपर जाओ, एक मिनट ऊपर जाओ ना.
Last problem.
Last.
एक मुझे भी 125 कौन सा आया आपको?
P01 दिया,
125 दिया है.
P01 125 दिया ना, ठीक है? 13th problem. Similar problem, but you have to find y. Similar problem, you have to find y. So
Yeah.
अरे
अब बंद तो नहीं करना है.
so this is A, B, C, D.
this question
95 y. This is how much? 60 or 80? 80. And then 35. And then it's 116, 174. 92, 40. This is in 1995. So P0 and P1. हमेशा क्वेश्चन देख लेना 19 taking 1995 as the base year. ठीक है ना? P0 P1. What you are told is the simple aggregate price index number is 120. So same method, find y. So Friday's class, don't miss. We'll be continuing with this. Easy वाला है, miss करो मेरा क्या था? हाँ? Everything is easy. 160 560 रहेगा. Summation P0 कितना आता है? 210
y
plus y. And this is how much? 324. So you're going to get 120 is equal to 324 upon 210 plus y into 100. So you're going to take this as so 210 plus y is 324 upon 120 into 100. Correct? So ये 0 and ये 0 cancel होगा. ये 12 में most likely it will divide. So 12 2s are 24 and this is 8. So 12 7s are. और 270 हो गया होता. So this is 270 minus 210, which is equal to 60. That's It's done.
Bye.
ठीक है? Don't miss the class on Friday.
Yes, we both.